we have a list now of the top 5 must-have tech toys for men. And Matt Bean, who's the senior contributing editor of Men's Health, is going to share with us the top picks as he sees it and the magazine sees it. And I know it's quite a list. Matt, great to have you here today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Sure thing. Great to be here, Emma.
How did you come up with this list, first of all?
Well, it's a year-long process. We have contacts at all of the companies that really make gadgets, gear, technology. We go to the trade shows. We test this stuff out. We really put it through the ringer to make sure it is the first, the biggest, the best, the smallest, the lightest, that kind of stuff, because that's really what guys want. So we put in the hard work of playing with all this stuff to make sure that the things that we put in the magazine really are going to make the guys in your life thrilled this holiday season.
So do you want to begin with the best one or the number 5 first? What do you think? We should start from the bottom up?
Well, let's just start at the top. I mean, everybody's talking about iPad this year, tablets.
Yeah. So let's talk about
the iPad 2 is... Yeah, the iPad 2 is absolutely the top gift of the year. They've sold 40 million of these guys already. They're going to sell millions more this holiday season. What we're recommending this year, in addition to that, maybe if your guy already has an iPad, get him a subscription to Men's Health's new interactive edition. So the great thing about it is you can read everything that's in the magazine, the print edition, but it's also interactive. So you can swipe through and you get bigger pictures. If you're looking at an exercise, it'll actually animate for you. You can see some of the different images I'm showing here. You see them a lot larger on the screen. It's just a fun experience. So that's about $24 for a subscription year-long to Men's Health Magazine on the iPad. And then we've also got some accessories that go with an iPad or an iPhone that are lower priced. Obviously, this is about $500 and up for the unit itself. An iPhone is tied in with all the contracts. But if the guy in your life wants to check his blood pressure because he's worried, he wants to track that, this is the Ythings blood pressure cuff. You can actually use the little unit on the bottom to plug it right into your iPad. And then it tracks day to day, week to week, month to month, how your blood pressure is improving, hopefully. You can send that right out to your family members or your doctors. Moving along, let's say the guy's into photography. We've got a little lens attachment from Pixie that snaps right onto the front of your camera. It's a fisheye lens. It takes really interesting pictures. And then we've got this right here. It's called the Jambox from Jawbone. It's a small little blue cube. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's got some great sound. We've got some tracks loaded onto the iPhone here, so I can show you how that sounds. Here we go. See if I can load it up.
So you seem to think that the Apple has the answer for a lot of guys out there with the iPhone, the iPad, and all the accessories that go along with it.
I do. You know what? It's not just Apple. It's not just iPad. There are a lot of options. People are into Android. People are into the new Windows phones. People are still into the BlackBerry phones. So these are not necessarily one size fits all. Many of these products, especially the Jambox right here, it works through Bluetooth. So if you got him this, he could even use it with his computer. That's how that sounds. So a lot of sound out of a small package.
Sure, absolutely. And what's the price range for that, for example?
That's a couple $100. I mean, here's an option. This works with any phone or music device. This is $99. They're great sounding headphones from a company called Soul Republic. Now, what I like about them is headphones always break. You're sitting on them, you lose them. Well, $99 is not the end of the world. They also are constructed with a modular construction. So you can see I just pulled off one of the headphone units. You could replace just that if you wanted to either get a new one because it broke or you wanted to upgrade to the HD Tracks units. And then this plastic headband unit, you can imagine on some of the more complicated ones, the articulating arms break. Well, this is made of a special kind of plastic that is so durable you can bend it 180 degrees around the opposite direction. So it's definitely something that's going to be with you. They're going to last only $99.
Okay, Matt, we're quickly running out of time, but give me really one quick focus on that backpack there and tell us why that's special.
It's cool, right? It's from Mile High Mountaineering. It's a Colorado-based company, and most of the time when you try to get into your backpack on the trail or even at home when you're traveling, it's a small circle for the entry, and then it goes down far, so it's hard to dig around in the bottom and get to stuff. Well, this one has this zigzag zipper system that when it's all done, it lays open flat, just like that. So you can put your toiletries in here, maybe your socks and underwear or whatever else in here. You've got a net in the back. You can put a hydration unit in there or some other clothes. And then you've got this big open compartment in the middle. It zigzag zippers right up again, and you're good to go and hit the trail.
Well, sounds good. Matt, there are a lot of options out there. A lot of guys I know will be happy if they get these types of gifts, and something for all of us to think about.